Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Yes, even yesterday's rant at the end of the real BBC can't stop my voice from getting stronger and stronger each day. Just as long as I keep it lubricated. Ladies, that's what Tim Drake said. We'll get to Tim Drake in a moment. But first, I want to start off with Obi Wan Kenobi. Yeah. Like, I'm the millionth in a person to say that joke. But this comes from Bounding into Comics, written by Spencer McCulley. New Star Wars Padawan prequel novel implies that Obi Wan Kenobi is a bisexualist. Oh, dear God. Another day goes past. Another far-left ideologue who is privileged beyond compare to be in an industry that is dominated and run by other far-left ideologues that have no plans other than to push their far-left ideology, has taken the character of Obi Wan Kenobi and said they could be a bisexualist. Because it isn't about writing stories for fans anymore. It's about self-inserts from narcissists. And it's about towing the ideological line. There's something a little bit troubling about this one, though. You see, this book is called Star Wars Padawan. And it goes back to when Obi-Wan Kenobi was a Padawan. And when you're a Padawan, you're young. Some younger than others. But just by the looks of like some of the imagery and the way that they talk, etc., we're talking probably about a young teen, 13, 14. And this book, at that, precarious age, is pushing orientation and sexualization onto these children. Okay, groomer. I think we can still say that on YouTube. Or if we can't, sorry, YouTube, I'll take that back. Okay, Predator. This is what they want to push. And this has been authorized and okayed to be pushed. You thought we had an issue with cuties. It's rampant, people. Rampant in this, not just in these different industries, but with these ideologies. It's embedded now within them. That's why I've stressed that if you're gay or bi or whatever orientation you class yourself as, you're not necessarily part of the alphabet community. Because I think the alphabet community is actually the political, ideological arm of said people. Written by YA fiction author Kirsten White. Don't forget that name, people. Star Wars Padawan is set during the early years of Obi-Wan's training under Qui-Gon Jinn and finds the young Jedi running off without his master. Oh dear. What hijinks will ensue? To undertake an official Jedi mission after growing restless with the slower, more mindful parts of his training. Right, okay. Let's read something that's I personally think is a little bit disturbing, but here we go. Here's a page from the book. Oh, I know. Obi-Wan smiled at the warning, touched that Kazul didn't want Obi-Wan getting his hopes up. I can't form attachments like that anyway. Couldn't he, though? If he didn't go back? Forbidden love, people. Was that something he would even want? It had always been so forbidden. You just, people, just read between the lines that these are children and how insidious this is. Kirsten White, don't forget that name. Even thinking about it was like holding his hand right next to a lightsaber blade. He knew some of his friends had dabbled in physical relationships. Suspected Siri would have been open to it had he ever wanted to. But it always seemed like an obstacle, not a temptation. Children. And besides, Obi-Wan said, rushing to change the subject from himself more than anyone, I would never want to be in a relationship with a leader too close to politicians or royalty. That's, of course, meant to be a bit of a laugh at the fact that he got involved with the ruler of Mandalore. I'm sure if I ever fell in love, it would be with someone calm, peaceful, easy to get along with. So you want someone who doesn't challenge you? Obi-Wan laughed, then shrugged. I don't know what I want, if we're being honest. Kazul mirrored his shrug. Kazul, he was a dude, by the way. Not many choices around here. I don't think love is in my future either, and I'm fine with that. As long as I have the power to keep my family safe, that's enough for me. Though I will admit I've been curious about kissing and why Adu and Zebri enjoy it so much. So if you're ever curious too, let me know. So this dude is asking Obi-Wan, if you're curious about snogging, let's do it. Obi-Wan blushed. I will let you know. I mean, not that I will do that right now with you or anyone. So maybe in the future, Obi-Wan's a bystander. He's not. This is a trash piece of shit that is bordering on pedophilic. And if this is what you want to write about, then there's something wrong with you up here. And if there's something that Star Wars and Disney want to stick a thumbs up with, there are alarm bells ringing, and I won't let my children anywhere near this fucking shit. Let's just jump to DC Comics now. DC Comics, who changed Tim Drake bi, which means gay, after 30 years, just out of the blue, just suddenly likes the pipe for no reason. And this is taken from, I don't know, some Titan book or something where things don't feel right. I don't know, because I don't collect modern DC, but I can follow the context of what's going on the page, and it's rather interesting, because this Wonder Girl here, who looks like Harley Quinn, but whatever. I'm sure Spoiler, who's basically been Tim's girlfriend for the last 30 years, on and off, would love to get back together with you once you're the Batman. Tim replies, but I don't want to date Stephanie. I'm dating Bernard. Bernard. Fucking name's Bernard. And Batman says, but you will. She's your destiny once you're out of this phase. To which Tim Drake thinks, what? Why's my sexuality is a phase to Batman? Yes. And this person who put this up has put Batman homophobic. No. Batman is saying what the quiet part out loud at DC Comics. Because the phase doesn't reference, if you think about it, Tim Drake's sexuality. No. The phase represents the ideologues which have infected and infested the comic book industry and done all this business like turning Tim gay, turning Jonathan Kent gay, turning these characters black, these characters female, more gays. There's more gay characters in DC than there is straight people, which is quite a representation, bearing in mind that it's roughly around 3%. So the phase that Batman's talking about is the phase of the industry that it's in right now, which is anyone with a contrary voice to the far left ideologues pushed out. By fair means or foul, out. You have this now one group think that are happy to push Padawan pedophilia, and Tim Drake's sexuality is a phase. It's a phase by self-insert writers who have come in to ruin characters in the name of inclusion and diversity. And that phase will end at some point. So Batman's right. But let's just be totally frank on this, folks. The industry's screwed right now. Screwed with this degenerate filth. Don't let your kids near it. For fuck's sake. Hope you enjoyed the vid. See you in the next one. Bye for now.